Violence against women and girls is common across the socio-economic spectrum in the developing countries, including Pakistan. The prevalence of violence against women poses both physical as well as psychological threats to women and girls who already have limited resources and access to support services.
The biggest challenge in Pakistan still is issues of gender justice, whether it pertains to the matter of women or girls. Creating spaces with a particular focus on ending violence against women and also ending early and forced child marriages. For us, both are interconnected. They have intergenerational consequences when it comes to girls' education.
Despite some well-intended policies and programs, implementation gaps remains a challenge. Oxfam's Creating Spaces has a long-term vision to address violence against women and girls and child early and forced marriages through coordinated efforts of prevention, response, and sustainability. The project is implemented with the support of Aurat Foundation, Idara-e Taaleem-o-Agahi, and Bidari as our local partners in 9 districts of Punjab and Sindh. This project is funded by the Government of Canada through Global Affairs Canada. The collective efforts of Oxfam and its partners resulted in reaching out to more than 55,000 citizens as direct beneficiaries. The project has 3 strategic pillars, which includes Pillar 1, engaging key community actors to support and promote positive gender norms. Pillar 2, supporting women and girls who have experienced violence and abuse. And Pillar 3, building knowledge and capacity of institutions and alliances to influence change.
नंढी उम्र जो शादी कर से वो ना 14 साल हुआ ना कैद हो जासे जो 18 साल 19 साल से करे 20 साल विचा जे शादी कर से तो उहे 20 साल उम्र छोकरी शादी कर सो सही है जे उहे सा घट जे शादी जके करी उहे ते कानूनी तौर पे कार्रवाई थी जासे री.
All these 3 pillars work together to contribute to community reforms. Pillar 1 envisions creating spaces where key community stakeholders, office bearers, can identify and nurture positive gender norms and equitable attitudes. Encouraging transformative leadership and agency building among women and girls remain one of the key strategies of the pillar.
मेरी ज़िंदगी का मकसद ख़वातीन को बाइख्तियार बनाना है. जिस वक्त से मैंने अपनी स्ट्रगल शुरू की है और जब तक मैं मौजूद हूँ, मैं इंशाल्लाह ख़वातीन को बाइख्तियार बनाने के लिए, पूरे एतमाद बनाने के लिए और माशरे का मुफीद फ़र्द बनाने के लिए उनके तमाम तर कानूनी और सियासी हकूक़ के साथ, माशरती हकूक़ के साथ ये जदोजहद मैं जारी रखूँगी ताकि मेरे जैसी बहुत सी बहनें जो हैं वो बाएतमाद ज़िंदगी गुजार सकें.
These stories of strength and resilience not only help the communities in discouraging harmful social norms, but have saved many lives. Through profound efforts of voicing on women's rights, our women leaders enjoy spaces at district and provincial vigilance committees on human rights, local government, and decision-making forums. Engaging men and boys as allies remained a core strategy.
वो सेशंस हमारे जो गांव लेवल तक नीचे ग्रास रूट तक थे वो सिर्फ हमारे औरतों के साथ नहीं थे, वो वहाँ के मेल हजरात जो हैं, जो उनके घरों के सरबराहान हैं, उनके साथ भी था. वो हमारी वुमेन लीडर उनको भी बता रही थी. उसके साथ जो हमारे यूथ के मेंबर हैं उन्होंने भी उन लोगों को बताया कि मर्द और औरत बराबर हैं, उनके एक जैसे हकूक़ हैं. हुकूमत पाकिस्तान के जो आइन बना हुआ है उसमें मर्द और औरत के हकूक़ जो है ना बराबर के हैं.
The support by men and boys has been vital in ending cases of gender-based violence. Over the years, we have been able to mobilize approximately 225 youth members who helped in changing the mindset of their communities entrenched in negative gender norms and patriarchy.
मेरा नाम निम्रा ताहिर है और मैं क्रिएटिंग स्पेसेस की यूथ एम्बेसडर हूँ। मेरा सोशल एक्शन प्लान है कि मैं चाइल्ड अर्ली फोर्स मैरिजेस को ख़त्म करूँ और इस सिलसिले में हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे अवेयरनेस सेशंस करवाए, हमने थिएटर प्लेस करवाए और सबसे अहम बात हमने पेरेंट काउंसलिंग करवाई। और ये काम हम लोगों ने पहले एज अ वॉलंटियर स्टार्ट किया, लेकिन बाद में पंजाब वुमेन प्रोटेक्शन अथॉरिटी ने हमें रिकग्निशन दी एज अ यूथ लीडर और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि मैं इस काम में एज अ यूथ लीडर काम कर सकती हूँ।
Today, through creating spaces, we have been able to reach out to approximately 15 million citizens. And the goal was achieved through hosting Oxfam's Global Enough campaign on ending violence against women and girls in Pakistan. We have also engaged office bearers and parliamentarians who facilitate in policy initiatives around pro-women laws.
हमने इस पे बड़ी लेजिस्लेशन करने की कोशिश की कि जो उम्र है इसकी 14 से 16 तो कर ली, पर 16 से 18 करने में पंजाब असेंबली नाकाम रही। लेकिन सिंध असेंबली ने ये बड़ी प्रोग्रेसिव आई थिंक लेजिस्लेशन की और जो हमें करने की अशद ज़रूरत है। अगर चाइल्ड मैरिज एक्ट हम ये पास करवा देते हैं और इसकी उम्र 18 कराने में कामयाब हो जाते हैं तो इसके फ़वाइद क्या होंगे एज ए माशरा। इसमें हमारी बच्चियाँ जो उनका फंडामेंटल राइट है अच्छी हेल्थ का, एजुकेशन का, वो हासिल करने में बहुत हद तक कामयाब होंगी।
Pillar 2 aimed at creating spaces for women and girl survivors to access safe spaces and providing them with economic opportunities to ensure their inclusion in decision making.
We were approached by Oxfam through the Aurat Foundation, and after several visits and discussions, they agreed to provide us funds for all our existing projects that we had at Panha. Plus, they added some more to it, like our adult literacy program, some of our vocational trainings were also provided support by Oxfam, and exposure visits to the Darul Amans, plus gender sensitizing of the staff, also skill training of the residents. So all these programs were beneficial to the residents because they benefited from the support, and we are constantly looking for support to run our projects. Without financial support, we cannot sustain these programs.
Our collaboration with the government and semi-government institutions enabled the survivors to avail improved facilities at Violence Against Women Centre Multan, Darul Amans, shelter homes and crisis centres. Bunk beds, furniture fixtures and hygiene kits have been provided to multiple centres. The survivors were also taught basic life skills, arts and crafts, and yoga to subside their stress level and trauma in these centres. These improved facilities not only capacitate the increased number of admissions in the shelter homes but also provide them with better quality of life.
कोविड के दिनों भी हमें ऑक्सफैम ने बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प आउट किया। हमने हाइजीन किट्स प्रोवाइड की तमाम शेल्टर होम्स में और जितनी भी हमारी जेलें हैं पंजाब की उनमें, और ना सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट शेल्टर होम बल्कि प्राइवेट शेल्टर होम्स जो थे उनमें भी हमने ये हाइजीन किट्स प्रोवाइड की उनको भी। और हमने डिफरेंट दारुल अमान्स में बंक बेड जो हैं वो भी हमने प्रोवाइड किए ऑक्सफैम के ताबन से।
Oxfam is also developing a 3-year strategic roadmap for the Punjab Women Protection Authority. Our work continues to empower many. Women are encouraged to make their space in decision-making through economic empowerment. The financial literacy and management sessions have been significant. The Pillar 3 of creating spaces had developed and trained a pool of 60 women leaders from both Punjab and Sindh. It is through the collective efforts of Oxfam and its partners that a national women alliance with the name of Bedar Aurat Tehreek has been initiated.
बेदारी इस बात पर बहुत फुली कमिटेड है कि वो इस अलायंस को जो ऑक्सफैम ने इनिशिएट किया, जो क्रिएटिंग स्पेसेस के ज़रिए हमें ये मौका मिला कि हम इनिशिएट करें, हम इसको आगे लेके चलें और जितना भी मुमकिन हो सके ये जो लीडरशिप है इसको अब मरने ना दें, क्योंकि ये इतना पोटेंशियल हमारे सामने हमें इकट्ठा मिला है कि हम इसको कंटिन्यू रखेंगे.
And this Bedar Aurat Tehreek is developed for voicing for the social, political, economic and legal rights of women.
Violence against women has to end. The bane of early and forced child marriages has to end, and we are committed to that, whether we do it through opportunities in education or by knocking on every door so that gender justice may prevail in Pakistan.
Oxfam has been integral in changing many lives. We continue to encourage our communities to be active change makers. With creating spaces to take action on violence against women and girls, we have not only embarked on a journey of changing lives, but also facilitated institutions to provide improved services that can better facilitate many in distress of gender-based violence.
मैं हूँ क्रिएटिंग स्पेसेस.
Creating spaces.
Creating spaces.
Creating spaces.
Creating spaces.
Creating spaces.